Many years ago, Tope and Labake were a couple who lived in the Yoruba land called Ijebu. It was a quiet village settlement amidst hills and forests. People in the village looked up to them for their kindness. They prayed and hoped for a child for a very long time, but their wish was not fulfilled. One terrible night, Labake had a dream in which a strange old woman appeared in her dream and promised to take care of her 2 children. The old woman told her, "You will have a set of twins, but be careful because their fates are connected to a huge secret." As expected, a few weeks later, Labake discovered she was pregnant, and the family and the entire village were happy. She gave birth to a set of twins, a boy named Taye and a girl named Kehinde. In Ijebu, having twins was regarded as a special blessing, and the villagers celebrated with drums, dancing with joy, and plenty of food for the party. The villagers danced around a rumbling fire, making music with drums, singing and laughing. Their shadows flashed across the thatched roofs. Older people told stories about their ancestors, while children chased fireflies, making a lot of noise in the dark. Tope and Labake felt a strong sense of joy and responsibility as they held their newborns. Many people loved and admired Taye and Kehinde. They couldn't be separated, and they shared an unbreakable bond. However, their parents remembered what the old woman said and kept a close eye on them. Strange events started happening to the twins as they grew up. Kehinde could heal wounds with her touch, and Taye could sense danger before it occurred. Their parents were the only ones who knew about their extraordinary abilities because they were afraid that telling anyone would harm their children. Tope frequently told Labake, "A secret is like a buried treasure. It can be the source of great wealth or great danger." They chose not to inform the villagers about the twins' abilities so that they would not attract too much attention. Tope and Labake frequently advised the twins to exercise caution. Labake, her eyes filled with concern, would say, "Your gifts are unique, but the world may not understand." Even though they were young, the twins understood how important their parents' words were and promised to keep their abilities a secret. One day, a strange illness spread throughout Ijebu, making many people very sick. Baba Ife, the village healer, attempted every cure he knew, but none of them worked. The sick people were in a lot of pains and started losing hope. When Labake saw how much people were suffering, she was heartbroken because she knew that Kehinde could save many lives. But she was afraid that telling anyone about their daughter's secret would endanger their safety. She said to herself, "A mother's love knows no limit, so I must protect my children at all costs." Despite her fears, Labake told Tope what was going on. Together, they decided to inform Baba Ife about Kehinde's gift in secret. They believed he could assist them in utilizing Kehinde's abilities without informing the entire village of her existence. Baba Ife agreed to assist. He said, "We have to be very careful. The villagers need help badly. And when people need help badly, they can become suspicious and afraid." They devised a plan in which Kehinde would assist Baba Ife in secret, while he claimed to have discovered a new method of healing the sick. In Baba Ife's hut, they created a secret room where Kehinde could heal sick people without being seen. The plan worked, and the villagers that were sick got their healings. Baba Ife became a hero. Tope, Labake, and Baba Ife were the only ones who understood where the healing truly came from. There were flashing oil lamps in the hidden room, and the air smelled of herbs. Kehinde would gently touch sick people, her hands glowing with a soft golden light. The villagers, who had no idea she was there, complimented Baba Ife on his new healing abilities. As soon as Ijebu was at peace again, a stranger entered the village. His name was Kazim. He was a big, scary man with eyes that seemed to see through people. He told everyone he was a trader, but his true intentions were kept secret. Soon after hearing about Baba Ife's miraculous healings, Kazim began to doubt him. He paid close attention to Baba Ife and noticed when Tope, Labake, and their children visited him in secret. As he searched for the truth, he thought to himself, "There is more to this than meets the eye." Kazim's interest developed into an obsession. He started watching the twins and even tried to make friends with them to gain their trust. With his keen sense of danger, Taye warned Kehinde to stay away from Kazim, but the stranger became even more dedicated. One night, Kazim's efforts paid off. He witnessed Kehinde heal a sick villager in Baba Ife's hut. When he discovered where the healing was coming from, he spoke with Baba Ife and the twins' parents. Kazim informed him, "Your secret is out. The people in the village should know the truth." Tope and Labake begged Kazim not to tell anyone because they feared for their children's safety. "Please, we only meant to keep them safe," Labake begged. "The people in the village might not understand if they find out." When Kazim looked into their eyes and saw genuine fear and love, he became reluctant. His final words were, "I will keep your secret, but the twins need to use their skills to help more people." Though Kazim stated that he would keep his word, rumors began to circulate in the village. People in the village council heard rumors about the twins' abilities. Tope, Labake, and Baba Ife were summoned to a meeting to explain the situation. According to an elder, the truth is like a flame. It cannot be hidden forever. Labake and Tope felt bad about breaking their long-held secret. The council sat quietly, taking the amazing story. After much deliberation, the council concluded that the twins' gifts were a blessing to be accepted. The head elder stated, We must protect them, but we must also allow them to do what they were created to do. When the council gave Taye and Kehinde permission to help the villagers in public, they began to do so. Many people felt better after Kehinde's touch, and Taye's sense of danger prevented bad things from happening. The twins were popular, and the village of Ijebu did well. The villagers who were once afraid of the unknown learned to appreciate the incredible gifts that had been granted to them. Tokpeye frequently stated, "The strength of the community lies in its unity." He was proud of how the community had come together to assist his children. Over time, the twins rose to fame. One day, the strange old woman from Labake's dream came to the town of Ijebu. When she arrived at the outskirts of the village, Labake saw her and showed her the twins she had promised her in a dream. The twins saw that the woman's eyes were wise and kind. She complimented Taye and Kehinde. "You did a good job. You have done what you were meant to do and brought great blessing to your people." The elderly woman informed them that she was a great guardian of lost knowledge who had been sent to assist the twins on their journey. Remember, she told them that with great powers comes great duty. Always remain humble and make good use of your talents. Taye and Kehinde remained kind and was wise for Ijebu. He built a school for the village children to ensure that the next generation will have the necessary education and knowledge to develop the village. The people of the village will never forget what they learned on the twins' journey to life. They believed in unity, kindness, and the importance of looking out for one another. Taye and Kehinde's story demonstrates how powerful love, courage, and community can be. The village of Ijebu did well, serving as a symbol of peace and hope in the area. Every year, the village held the Festival of Unity to honor Taye and Kehinde's contribution to Ijebu's peace and prosperity. The festival featured traditional dances, music, and stories. The festival's main attraction was a recreation of the twins' journey and the problems they solved. At the festival, Taye and Kehinde would tell the villagers about their lives and emphasize the importance of kindness and collaboration. They informed everyone that they needed to use their unique skills to help one another and keep the community safe. People from nearby villages attended the festival, which has become a beloved tradition, to hear Ijebu's wise words and see the incredible story of the twins. Taye and Kehinde had to deal with numerous issues as leaders. To ensure their people's safety and health, they had to make difficult decisions. Taye's sense of danger led them, but they also relied on the village elders' advice and community assistance. One particular year, a bad famine threatened the village crops. Taye sensed that bad things were about to happen, so he and Kehinde devised a plan to conserve water and seek assistance from nearby villages. They also strengthened relationships with other communities. The twins discovered that being a leader entailed more than simply using their skills. Taye and Kehinde influenced expanded beyond Ijebu as time passed. Their story inspired different villages to value the unique qualities that each village possessed and to collaborate for the common good. The twins organized leaders from various villages to form a council to share information and resources. This council assisted people in resolving conflicts, keeping track of resources, and helping one another when needed. Taye and Kehinde's children continued their parents' work by applying the skills and knowledge they had received. They learned the value of humility, accountability, and collaboration. All the new leaders were dedicated to improving the future for everyone. The strange old woman returned to Ijebu some years later. She warned them of a major problem that would test the village's strength and unity. A powerful storm was approaching, and it had the potential to destroy everything in its path. The old woman explained what Taye and Kehinde needed to do and how important their gifts were. She taught them ancient knowledge and gave them tools to keep the village safe. Taye and Kehinde persuaded the villagers to work together to strengthen their homes and gather supplies. They used their abilities to sense how the storm was moving and to heal those who had been injured. The entire village collaborated, demonstrating its strength and unity. Even though the storm was severe, Ijebu survived because the villagers were prepared and worked towards it. The village was damaged, but there was no life lost among the people. Taye and Kehinde were in charge of ensuring everyone had the resources they needed to rebuild. Building together, they quickly restored the village. They realized how strong their community was and how important it was to work together. The Festival of Unity was especially important that year because it celebrated their survival and perseverance. Taye and Kehinde began teaching the next generation what they knew and what they needed to do as they grew older. They spent time with the village elders, talking to them and learning from them. The elders explained Ijebu's history and the lessons learned from the past. Taye and Kehinde documented these stories to ensure that the elders' knowledge was passed down to future generations. They also discussed the importance of developing new ideas and adjusting to changing circumstances. The village council evolved, incorporating new ideas and methods of doing things while remaining true to their traditions. Taye and Kehinde left an important lesson on the world after they died. They had created a community that valued collaboration, kindness, and effective use of their unique skills. People all over the world were moved by their story, which was recounted again and again. The school the twins established became very successful, and it produced leaders, healers, and innovators who carried forward their vision. Ijebu's continued success demonstrates the power of unity and Taye and Kehinde's leadership. Their children and grandchildren continued their work, ensuring that Ijebu's values were upheld and the community remained strong and united. Ijebu's villagers remained true to their values that had guided them as they looked to the future. They had problems, but being strong and united helped them overcome them. Taye and Kehinde's story demonstrated the power of love, courage, and community bond. The village of Ijebu was full of hope and peace. It demonstrated what could be accomplished when everyone worked together for the common good. My people, Taye and Kehinde's story demonstrates how important it is to value our unique talents and apply them for the greater good. It reminds us that secrets can be both beneficial and harmful, and that collaboration and understanding are essential for getting through difficult times. A river coursed through rock, not because it was strong, but because it keeps going. Ijebu's residents discovered that by working together and helping one another, they could make their community safer and more successful for everyone. Thank you so much for watching to the end. And please, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, God bless you.